If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finds some room. 10. Touchdown, Trojans. He got a step and just dusted the field. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. He can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner will be brought down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. The Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's ball. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Hit as he throws. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun. Give on the inside. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. The give to the fullback. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his big tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Run it with the fullback. Runs through the tackle. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the route is on. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David. Turning it on! He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Boom. The short hands, it's Snow. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
The offense uses a timeout, 15 seconds left to play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and not his best work. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.